that's how I think, right? And so now I'm putting myself in this position where it's like, okay, I've been all over the zoo already. Everywhere where you're allowed to go, like, the little trails and stuff. There's no way that you can catch up to them, you know what I mean? If they were there. So now I find myself at this game, right? At this baseball game, football game. Now it's a whole circle. Now you can see everybody. You can see people from across the field. You can see people to your left. You can see people to your right. And the problem still occurs. You know what I'm saying? But now you can see where it's coming from. You can see everybody in the benches or whatever seated, and it it like for me it came just full circle. Like, okay, well then it can't be this person and it can't be this person nor these people because I've already been to the skateboard, right? To the skate park. And we've been all over there, you know what I mean? And we checked each other out and we saw that it couldn't have been them, or if it was them, there was no way of knowing there. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's everywhere. We've already been to the zoo, and we know that we're not supposed to go in these places, and no one's going in there. But somehow we are unable to verify each other that we are not against each other. We're unable to verify that because there's people who can be on the other side, like that you can't really see because the zoo is a big area, right? But now you're at this game, right, where everything is still happening, and everyone is looking at each other, and suddenly the people you've once thought that was a problem is like not, it's not there, it's not them, you know what I mean? It's because you're seeing the person basically making the mistake, and it's the same. It's kind of like let's say if someone is throwing popcorn at you, right? Say like you're at the skate park and someone's throwing popcorn at you. Except it's a unique kind of popcorn, right? But you don't know what everybody's eating. You don't go asking everybody what kind of popcorn do you eat, kind of shit, right? And then so you go around looking for this person eating this popcorn, So let's say that I didn't do it because when you're at a skate park or at the zoo or at the game, these people are necessarily not buying animals and stuff. And I'm doing it for my beneficial health, right? And one of these main places that you go to is basically like if you're eating popcorn and all the popcorn is enjoyable and shit, it makes you feel like uh, drawing birds isn't necessarily your cup of tea at the moment that you're eating these popcorns and shit. But when it's like you know that it is actually a good thing, but it's only this significant kind of popcorn that you eat that is making you feel this way, right? That animals ain't worth shit kind of stuff. And then you also figure out that it's the same popcorn that's also being thrown at you, as like someone kind of bullying you kind of shit, right? Or, you know, not necessarily trying to threaten you or anything, but you definitely, it's not like, it just doesn't make sense, right? So, yeah, like now I'm just kind of like, alright, well, if I avoid that person and, um, and I know where the popcorn is coming from now, then my paintings, there should be nothing wrong with them, there isn't anything wrong with them, they're completely fine, completely normal, completely perfect, you know what I mean? But I have to again avoid these people now. These people who enjoy this popcorn and shit. And we're not talking about drugs, like I said. We're talking about uh, this weird thing that just that doesn't sit well with me. Like I said, like this weird thing that I now know what it is. Like what it is. It's like this vibe. Basically, it's a vibe that I just makes me feel real comfortable, and it's not normal. It's not a normal vibe. It visually, I could sit here and I'm looking and I'll play around and say, oh, this gun looks like one of my guns or something that I've seen before, or that girl looks like somebody I've seen. Blah 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 blah. It's cool. It's okay. But if you feel like it's unreal, like that is that person kind of shit, that's not good. You know what I mean? That's the vibe that I'm talking about. That vibe I just don't like. You know what I'm saying? So if it's happening, I have to do things to avoid it. But if I see these people sort of saying that it's okay to feel that way, then not, I wouldn't necessarily, like to be around them, because those people who think that that's cool is it's not the worst thing, but it's definitely not good, you know. So there it is. Yeah, but I wanna do like Panthers or some shit, like a cheetah or some shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is team deathmatch. concerned, but I'm concerned in the way where I know that I can take care of it by just painting animals and shit, but in a way I'm concerned like that these people are basically risking everything just to get a kick out of it, and it's it's just like this. Like, oh, he does art. Oh yeah, and I'm doing this right now. Oh, let me buy it from you. Like that, just like that. So, um, me having to have it done it like that, I'm I could